Alright, so we are in Gmail. We're going to take a more in-depth look at settings. I briefly went over the quick settings already, but we're going to click and see all settings. So you see there are a lot of different options. We can change language. You can change how many conversations or emails you want to appear on one page. Here's a special one, the undo setting. This is if you send an email, how many seconds could you recall it before it's too late? So what I like to do is I like to turn it up to 30 seconds. It's bad on my part, but I tend to type up an email, send it, and then I go through and look at it and read it and catch my mistakes only after I've sent it. So if I have it set to 30 seconds, that means I have half a minute left before it's too late. You can change the default reply behavior. I recommend just reply, but if you do have it set to reply all, that means anyone in a conversation will get your message using default reply. If you're not happy with the default text style that shows up on Gmail, you can use this default text style to change it up. You can change the text font, text size, and text color if you want to change up your default text style. We have these other options, grammar checking, spell checking, autocorrecting. It's just smart to keep them on typically. There are different ways of sorting emails in your inbox. You can go through and show or hide different labels that you can attribute to emails. So notice the scheduled will only show if there is an unread email stuck in there. You can have it show, and then it will always be listed on the left side, as opposed to just when there is an email waiting to be sent. If you hide it, then no matter what, it's not going to show up. But leaving it show if unread, it's going to show up there if there is something there. You can always create new labels, which we will be doing on one of our tasks. We can also filter or block addresses. So to create a filter, you would just click on to create a new filter. And so what do you want to be filtering? Do you want to have it happen when you get an email from someone? When some email is sent to a specific person? If there's a specific subject? If there are specific words that show up? Or if it doesn't have something? Could also say if it's bigger than some amount or smaller than some amount, you could also have it labeled. If the email has the word school in it, I'm going to create a filter for that. I click create filter, and yes, I want to create. So when a message arrives that matches the search, meaning that there's school in it, what should happen? Should it automatically archived, be marked as read, have a star applied? Do we want to apply a label to it? If so, you can choose one that you've already made or make a new label. You could have it be forwarded, deleted, never allow it to go to spam if in fact you're having issues with emails going to spam. Could mark it as always important or never important, or you can choose a category of what kind of email should that be. And then if there were any emails that met this criteria, it would show up saying, maybe 5 matching conversations. You would select that to have it applied to those that already exist. If you don't have that checked, only future emails that meet your criteria will be marked. Then you just click create filter and it will happen. on the left side, if you click more, you'll see the hidden different categories. Notice you can also manage labels over here and create new labels over here.